Well, hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. All is well. God is good. Please, if you will, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Now, let me tell you why I'm here and what I'm doing. I'm MartiGrah Mom. Let me start there. If you had your mom and dad at home with you, they raised you, they imparted wisdom in you, they taught you some things, took you some places, you met your mom's relatives, extended family, you met your dad's relatives, extended family, you are blessed, let me tell you, first of all. If your mother raised you and your dad was not there in the house with you, but you knew who he was, and you got to spend time with him. Your mom took you around her relatives. When you spent time with your dad, if he went on vacation, he took you and your siblings, and you got to meet your extended family and his relatives. You too are blessed. The people, the audience that I am targeting are those that were a little less fortunate than some of you. I don't want to bore you to tears. You probably don't need the information I'm giving, but I'm sure you know someone who does. So if you could please, and if you would please, suggest or refer MartiGrah Mom's videos to those ladies who were less fortunate, young women that are coming up. Some ladies, and I usually target ladies when I'm speaking. I speak to the women because women build their house. Whether you're married or single, whether you're a mother or a wife, it's the woman who sets the rules, and the men enforce them. Women set the rules, and men enforce them, okay? Women build your house. Women kind of control the flow of things. I mean, between a woman and her husband, usually, maybe, well, men and women both work now, but still, women kind of control things. So I direct most of my conversation towards women, as ladies, mothers, wives, girlfriends, women. I'm going to talk to the men eventually, but right now I need to talk to women because they're mothers and these children. We got to get the children. Some women have weaknesses, vices, and the kids are being neglected. Sometimes they just can't be there. I mean, there are a lot of young ladies who want to do right by their children, want to do the right thing, but they just don't have the information. That's who I'm talking to. When I was growing up, there was a girl down the street from me, a girl who she moved in. She moved in, her and her dad moved in. She had a little boy. And her little boy was named after her dad. That was nice. She named the baby after his grandfather. Okay, before long, she was pregnant again. Now, we never saw him with any women. Never saw grown women in and out of the house. Never saw her with a boyfriend. Who's she pregnant by? Who's she having these kids by? Now, I was a kid, but, we heard these adults. You could hear the little bits of, they kept us out of the way. They didn't talk in front of us. But I heard what they were saying. 2 and 2, sometimes it's 22. Her mother wasn't there. So who was going to teach her how to raise her babies? And how to be a mother to her kids? And how to be a woman to her man? Or a wife to her husband? It's not going to be her father. So some women who just fell through the cracks, but they want to do the right thing, that's where I come in. Just to give them a few tips, a little bit of guidance, impart a little wisdom in them so that they have some direction and at least have some road to travel or some path to go down as far as rearing and raising their children and how to be a lady. It's okay to be a lady. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You don't have to be popular. It's okay to be a lady. But that's the group that I'm talking to. I'm not trying to build a client base. I'm not trying to establish any clients. I'm not trying to take anything from anybody. I'm simply trying to give a few tips to a few ladies who need it. I'm going to tell you this again. I started, but let me finish. When I was in school, there was my girlfriend. I was in elementary school. She raised her hand and she said, the teacher asked her what does she need. She said she needed to leave home. She needed to leave early for lunch to go home to get the lady upstairs, her neighbor's key, because her mother had gone to work and she had lost her. No, she said her mother had given her mother's boyfriend her key, so she needed to get the neighbor's key so she could get in. And I very vividly recall thinking, I wonder if her daddy knows her mama got a boyfriend. Because if my daddy knew my mama had a boyfriend, he'd kill everybody. But as children, you have a tendency to think that all households are run like yours. I didn't know all households didn't have a mother and a father in there that interacted with the kids. But in our household, there were 3 adults and 3 children. So there was no reason for anybody to not to be well-rounded, because we had plenty of everything, I got to tell you. But we were fortunate, God bless me. So I would like to spread some of that information and some of those tips to some of the younger women who didn't have what I had growing up. Okay? So if you know somebody, please direct them to this channel. Refer them to MartiGrah Mom. I have some tips for them. I have some information for them. Share, like, and subscribe. Please. Thank you so much. Thank you for the shares, likes, and subscriptions that you've already given. All the other information is listed in the description box below. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate your patience. Please, please pass this information along, and I'll be ever so grateful. And I just may do somebody else a good favor. Thank you again. God bless you. Stay safe. Peace.